It's not even as dirty as it looks. It's not even as downgrading as it looks. Look at Marine.
Look
at Marine.
just like that.
Mari inototyisa notochinja upenyu hwemunhu zvokuenda kumafarms ma10,000 hectares chichiinde imwe nyaya but panapa pa1 hectare yedu inoi.
Are you considering buying solar for installation back home? Kumoja is the easy, safer, and more affordable way to buy solar from the diaspora. Buy now and pay later. Pay in affordable monthly installments. Get approval decision within minutes. Get your solar once you pay just your deposit. Don't just buy solar with Kumoja. Get help with your other projects back home too. Kumoja, building back home.
Yes, people of the internet. So today I've got a very interesting story here. And you know what? I just realized she's my wife.
I'm your wife.
I'm actually shooting a video with my wife today. Yes, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Precious. I'm a 24-year-old girl who was raised through agriculture. I think my university fees was catered through my parents' agricultural projects.
And where were they doing those agricultural projects?
At home.
At home?
At home.
Yeah.
Yes, we're based in Harare, Kumarimba, Old Marimba Park, very close to Mfakosi.
Yes.
We're very lucky enough to get a property with a bit of land. It's not that big, but they took it upon themselves to start. It was a hobby at first, I think. It was a hobby. Mama vakatanga nehuku. I think there were like more than 3,000 chickens. And
you know what? The good thing is, Mama, I should now, Mama. Mama.
Magadi zvenyu.
Isis no fara isis. Can you tell us more? What's the transaction that's my answer to kind of scotch coroni? Yes,
it's true. Isusu inini pache zvangu ndingangoti kurima is my hobby. Yakandenge iri hobby asi ratove basa. Ndokwanda kutomukira nditi ndiri kuenda kubasa. Behind us apa pane this fence these structures.
Alright.
Ndakanga ndine ma-road runners angu. Anga ane ma-different names. Kukuku, what. Yes, ari mashi, ma-road runners. They're about close to 3,000.
3,000.
Then behind, wakanga kuine ma-incubators. Taitora mazai, tichiisa ku-incubator, tichitengesa.
Alright.
Some of the monies, ndoyakaendesa asikana kuchikora.
Hey, what's that? Like amamusina pangu pamama kaisira zvekuti mune muchiti tine dzimwe dziri kune rimwe zifamu redu riri kwakati. Everything was being done by now. So it's possible how to set on a land yakata sei noi ukatotanga kutowana mari yekuti inotokuchinja.
Mari inototyisa notochinja upenyu hwemunhu. Zvokuenda kumafarms ma10,000 hectares chichiinde imwe nyaya. But panapa pa1 hectare yedu inoi.
Mozati say ndodaro. There are a lot of people vanotaura kuti shamari haisitsina land. Was from the way amurjaraka ava paka handifungi kuti vanomupfuura tingati vanosvika ega.
No, maybe quarter of a quarter, man.
Quarter of a quarter, 1/8 of an acre. Was I think it's around 50 meters or so kuenda ukandi. Then kudai so apa
maybe about 4 meters or so.
About 4 meters or so. Then mama tokwanisa kuseta up.
Ayapanga pane zvinhu zvapo apa.
Zitofamba. Alright, so can you tell us about this project? I think it's you supposed to tell us, eh?
Alright, so our current project, cabbage. As you can see, we've got more than 4,000 plus plants.
4,000 plants on this piece of land.
On this piece of land.
So what can you say kuti yakakura sei, like this piece of land? Ingasvika acre, inopfuura acre?
No, half an acre.
Half an acre,
It's small.
Good.
Yes.
So it's half an acre, and then we have got how many plants?
4,000 plus plants.
So
our plants are no akasiyana with the terms are kajigarwa. It's got this side, we've got medium sized, but as you go further into the land, pane mazi cabbage.
Mazi cabbage.
Mazi cabbage. I think the camera won't do justice to the size. Because they are quite big.
They are very big.
Yes.
Thank you. Ndapinda guys. So njange ndinogadzira coleslaw.
Yes.
Coleslaw. All right. So, what made you to say I want to start doing projects, the farming? Because from the way I'm looking at you, you're a very young lady, and farming de madara.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is it that happened for you to say let me start doing this?
I think, like I mentioned before, I got to grow through seeing my parents attached to agriculture. I think every home that we have moved from to Mama to my garden, Chichi, and Dede as well with his background, Kumoja, they always implemented Kuti, the ground has money.
We are always told that. I remember as I was growing, I grew up in the rural areas. So my mom was always saying, but the thing is, and I think so good. So that way of doing things that made me to say farming until recently when I started doing videos like the ones that I'm doing now. Because
True.
So I'm actually very inspired to see a young lady doing something like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the thing is, they're trying to follow my passion, my career path. So Anna Mama, they're the ones who be at home overlooking the whole project.
All right.
So Batsira, Kuspraya, Kudiriza, whatever. You can call her Kuma 6. Good morning, Mama. You're still in bed. What? She'll be already up and grinding. That
is amazing.
Yeah, Mumunda straight at the whole overlooking of the whole project.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how do you start on something like this? Because the way you said it, you said you have got around how many 4,000 heads and it.
Yes.
So with 4,000, how many? How much do you sell them for?
All right. So our starting price is $1.
All right.
$1, but I think if you really appreciate what we are offering you, maybe it's $5 per head.
Oh, but I don't $7.
I don't know if it's because they are quite big.
Yeah, I can actually see that. Yes.
In terms of starting, I think Taka invested around 500 US just setting up. But I think depending on your land, I don't know.
I have had a situation where I see people online, guys, in $500, data business. This is something that you can actually do. Because if you are saying it's around 5, don't how much money must you.
Yes, as we go further,
where's it? Yeah.
I mean, somewhere in this area, kusumuza.
Yeah.
Compared to
so
me.
when you're like this, exactly. No one tell me that's on a perspective. You could have because morning I got bad on the answer. Yeah, this is amazing.
Yes, this is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Right. So, set up. What is needed for someone to say, all right, I've got the money, and Kumusha, set up. Say, what is it that is needed?
All right. I think, Daddy, can you please take over?
Okay.
Yeah.
This small piece of land, like any other farming requirement, it requires key things are water, chemicals, fertilizers, and then the plant itself.
All right.
Yeah. For example, here we are using a technology to irrigate which we call rain pipe.
Rain pipe. All right.
Yeah, I think it's further that side.
That side.
Show you, yeah.
So we don't want to change
So basically, we implemented the rain pipe irrigation scheme to cover this area. Like I think what we have already alluded to, we are slightly around half an acre.
Half an acre.
Yeah.
All right.
So for that size of the land. The rain pipes that we implemented, they cost around $200.
Around $200.
$200, yeah.
To buy the equipment.
To buy the pipes,
All right.
the connectors, and the installation itself. We actually did the installation ourselves.
All right.
Yeah, Taka installer taker.
All right.
My siblings, yeah, like I think she has already indicated that our crops are in 3 batches.
All right.
So the first batch is 4,000, like what she has already indicated. The second batch is 2,500.
All right.
And then the third batch is 4,500, which is almost 12,000.
All right. So
Yeah.
my batches were the way they are. This one is like this. That one is older than this one.
Yes, we stagger them a month in between.
All right. To make sure you have constant supply.
Constant supply, yes.
All right.
So the total number for the 3 batches is around 12,000.
Hey.
So the $200 cost of pipes actually covers all the 3 batches.
All right.
Yeah, then the next cost my seedlings.
All right.
So like I said, we've got plus or minus 12,000 at $20 per thousand.
$20 per thousand.
Yes.
All right.
So we sank another $240
In seed.
in seed.
All right.
Yeah. We actually buy these seedlings from commercial seed suppliers.
All right.
Yeah, because we also discovered that we are not experts in terms of producing our seedlings. So
All right.
we had to allow experts to do that for us.
All right.
So we just go and buy seedlings that are already made.
All right. So this is the
Yeah.
rain.
So this is the rain pipe. Yeah. And then we put the fertilizers. So for this particular plant, we have 150 kg basa fertilizer, which is compound C. Yeah, at almost $120. And then similarly 150 kgs top dressing at 150 kgs as well.
All right.
So basically these are the costs.
All
Save
right.
now for the labor costs that we actually do ourselves.
You do it on your own.
Yes. So pressures are 20%.
Hey. So this one is different from inonzi
No,
vanoiti drip handiti.
yes.
All right.
Yeah, maybe I'll just say 1 or 2 things around that comparison. All along we've been using drips for different crops.
All right.
But we realized that it's not suitable for my cabbages.
Okay.
Why? Because there's a standard spacing yema holes on the drip, which is 30 centimeters.
All right.
Yes, and the recommended spacing for cabbages is 45 to 50 centimeters, which actually means that if you use drip, then most of the holes are going to miss the plant. And as a result, then the yield will be quite poor. So this is what we experienced in the past.
All right.
So when this technology actually came into the market, it was quite a blessing for us. And as you can see, we are using it for the first time, but already you can see a huge difference in terms of the yield.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, in terms of the yield.
All right. So when you are awake like this, I'm seeing this one is not switched on. So it's like
yeah, what we do basically, what's supposed to happen in a pipe? We need high pressure water supplies, akafana nema water pumps, which is 7 horsepower and above.
All right.
But and we will be taking that from the dam. But in this particular case, we are using a borehole.
All right.
Which is a 1 horsepower borehole, so
All
it
right.
doesn't have enough pressure.
All right.
So we are at the end of the day forced to
switch.
one by one.
All right.
But it's not a big deal because we usually time. So each pipe is 30 minutes. So we know that, for example, here there are 12. There are 12 pipes or 10 pipes. So it would require 5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah, in 5 hours time, it happens.
All right. Which is good because sure, considering that even the the land as well kuti haisiya yekuti inenge iri 20 hectares dzekuti munenge muchizodaisa but this is interesting because tiri muHarare ka.
Yeah, maybe that the question that will come maybe from our viewers is that where then do we get the water and how much water is required? So you'd find that each plant requires an average of 4 liters per week.
4 liters per week?
Yes. Saka, when you then calculate 4 times what? 4 times 12. So per week we require something like 48,000 liters.
All right.
Of water.
That's around 10,000 liter tanks.
Yes, around 5,000. Some people actually 10,000 liter tank.
All right.
Like, per week, to 5. Yeah, which means probably 1 per day.
All right.
Towards this water.
All right. So I'm going to make sure it's full basically every time.
Yeah. It's your choice. The choice is yours. Either you can derive the water from the pump, directly from the bore.
All right.
Never have a snama pump. It's not an issue. My pipes are not two stage. Tine connection through the bore, directly from the bore. Tine connection also through the tank.
The tank exists.
Assuming that the tank maybe Rafa Kata Ramfura, and it will then drive from the bore.
All right. This is amazing. This is amazing. So when you are selling these ones, pakutengesa mune muchiita sei manje because like zvananza chinzi munoita mabatches kuti pane mune makasiyanisa nemwedzi like how does it work panyaya yekuzatengesa since muri kuti mune makasiyana mati mwedzi or week mwedzi handiti saka kureva kuti each batch rinoita around a month kuritengesa
tinotarisa kuti batch riite a month kuitira kuti panoibva the next batch the preceding batch inenge rapera.
All right.
Yeah, but you find you never predict my markets how they behave. But that is what we try by all means to do.
All right.
Yeah. So the question is, totengesa say, obviously, we'll be as people that are in business, we'll be expecting high returns. If all goes well, we'll probably have wanted everything to go through retail. But it may not be practical. So at the end of the day, we are also forced to sell wholesale.
All right.
Yeah. So chireva kuti vai vanema vada for resale vanokwanisa kuya vachizotenga.
All right.
Kune mbariwo zvakare tinoendesa kumbari kuti kwase kuita speed up.
Kuti process ikwanise
kutenga.
All right. So vanema supermarkets or vanoita zvekubika nechiya, they can still connect with you.
They can still connect with us. Yes.
Because vari kuwana nenguva chiti tinenge tichida constant supply yema products akaita sewaya. So mungori ne cabbage chete, what else do you have? Ndikuona pane pakanzi goat milk skin care.
Okay. Goat milk, this is our primary business.
Do you want to say something to young people out there?
I think it's just a motivational thing. And it's not as difficult as you might assume, or you're not that fancy not to want to invest in agriculture.
All right. So what can you say to people who say, that's a prima? Because no one's murimi. So what can you say?
It's not even as dirty as it looks. It's not even as downgrading as it looks. Look at Marine.
Just like that. Imagine.
So I would want to impact and empower Manokwanisa to access these things. Just invest. Small projects, small portion. Put all your energy in.
All right. So this is avandope mapizza ka.
Yeah, ndope mapizza.
Nekuenda kutuma lunch shopping. Inenge chingobuda mari just like that. Imagine all these pane vasina zvekuti anzi unongochishanda iwe. Because andinongodyara then ngongodiridza and making sure chichichi. Thank you so much for that.
Yes, so definitely support us. Share some contact details. down below.
Andizika.
For your goat milk products, for your cabbages, just get in touch with us.
And then there are people who say, I also want you to tell me and teach me how I can work something also. Because there are people who are in the diaspora, for example. As for you, you were telling us that your mom and your dad are the ones who are like mostly on the project. And
Yes.
there are people who are probably in the diaspora or here in Harare, just like you, who are working, doing whatever they are doing. There are things that they will need to learn from you. But how really do you get to the point your mom and your dad, you're making sure and all that stuff? How do you, what can you say on that?
You can get in touch. My numbers are all happy to help you. Information is power. We cannot gatekeep that from you. To get in touch, we can assist you, advise you on anything really. Anything, be it the goat milk aspect, the farming project, my cabbage, anything, we're happy to help. Yes.
And also tell them to subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Oh yes, I'm a content creator, by the way.
Yes.
It's Miss Pookie on YouTube. I think you can just write it below.
Yes, we'll put a link.
Yes, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel, and let us spread the word.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're very much welcome.
All right.
Are you considering buying solar for installation back home? Kumoja is the easy, safer, and more affordable way to buy solar from the diaspora. Buy now and pay later. Pay in affordable monthly installments. Get approval decision within minutes. Get your solar once you pay just your deposit. Don't just buy solar with Kumoja. Get help with your other projects back home too. Kumoja, building back home. Easier, safer, and better. WhatsApp +44 77 634 98401. Visit our website on www.kumoja.com.